Greetings, Galaxy fans. Mark Rogondino here with you, flying solo on this week's View from the Booth. As you can see, a little bit of reconstruction going on over my shoulder here at the pitch at the Home Depot Center as the venue prepares for the CrossFit Games over the next couple of weeks here in Carson, California. But we turn our attention to the third and final meeting between the LA Galaxy and Portland Timbers. And it'll be the lone meeting up in Portland at Geldwin Field. You may recall last season when the Galaxy visited Geldwin Field, it was a 3-0 loss for LA. Hopefully their fortunes will be much different this time around. The Galaxy, by the way, have already beaten Portland twice, both here at home. 3-1 win early in the season, and then just about a month ago it was a 1-0 win for LA, compliments of Todd Dunavant's lone goal on the campaign so far. So you take a look at the matchup here. Right now, Portland, a team in complete flux, complete disarray. They recently sacked their coach, John Spencer. Gavin Wilkinson, the general manager, will see the team out for the rest of the season. While ownership says they're not waving the white flag just yet, you have to think they are getting pretty close because the results have not been there. The one thing they have going in their favor, they're very tough to beat at home. They haven't won any games on the road, but they're very tough to beat up there at Geldwin Field, so the Galaxy will have their work cut out for them. Good news, though, the Galaxy coming off of a good performance in Chicago, a 2-0 win against the Chicago Fire. Both goals compliments of the Irishman Robbie Keane. Good to see him getting back in form. Even better to see the defense put up their third shutout of the campaign, and their third, by the way, in the last couple of weeks. Josh Saunders appears to be getting that defense in good positions and the team rounding into form. David Lopez, AJ De La Garza, Sean Franklin, and Todd Dunavant really coming together as a four. And could we see Omar Gonzalez back in the lineup for his second start of 2012. As you turn over to Portland, though, as I mentioned, a team in disarray right now as they just fired their coach. They still have some good pieces, though. Their leading goal scorer, Chris Boyd, 5 goals on the campaign so far. And then you have the pace and speed of Danny Mwanga, who came over about a month and a half ago after the trade with the Philadelphia Union. Defensively, also some good pieces. Jack Jewsbury, the captain, mans the right back spot. They've got a very solid goalkeeper in Troy Perkins back there. So a lot of good pieces around there for Portland, but nothing that really wows you. And the thing that LA is going to have to do in this game is the way that this team is right now. If the Galaxy can get an early goal in this one, there is no question that Portland will be behind the 8 ball. They'll all of a sudden be thinking, oh, here we go again, another tough result in front of us. So the Galaxy need to put their foot on the throat of the Timbers early on in the game. I think that'll put a lot of pressure. You know, the Timbers fans that are up there will certainly want to see the team get out to a good start, especially it'll be their first game under interim coach and general manager Gavin Wilkinson. If the Galaxy can keep that from happening, I think it'll go a long way toward the Galaxy getting 3 points. Let's focus in on LA and 2 facets. First, offensively. Hopefully Landon Donovan, who played about 25-30 minutes in the last game, the 2-0 win against Chicago, will be able to get back into the starting 11 and contribute throughout the course of the 90 minutes. Good to see Robbie Keane back in form, which I think is a positive. And we should also see the return of the third DP for LA. David Beckham should be back in the lineup for the Galaxy, which will mean a great boost specifically on the set pieces. I think on the corners and free kicks, you really could see against the Fire that LA was missing that component. Now, how about defensively? I mentioned Omar Gonzalez a moment ago. It would be fantastic to see him get back in there, maybe not 45 minutes, but go the complete 60, 70 minutes to continue to try and build that match fitness and get him back to where the Galaxy need him to be for the final stretch run in August, September, and October. So a lot happening for LA as they play not just this game in Portland, but 4 days later they'll be in Vancouver to take on the Whitecaps for the third and final time here in the 2012 campaign before returning home for the second installment of the Super Classico here at the HDC against Chivas USA. All right, that's this week's View from the Booth. Keep it tuned on LAGalaxy.com. I'm your host, Mark Rogondino. We'll see you soon.